Okay. So let's start it right from there. Okay. So everyone got the PDF? Please let me know fast.
I have to check my phone later. I have to check my phone later to see if I
Acha.
got the PDF.
Okay, okay. So, okay, Junaid, no issues. Okay. So, okay, those who have get the PDF, you can open the PDF right in front of you so that you can take the reference along it with, okay, so along the PDF. And okay, now let's start the class. Okay. So, reflection of light. So, first of all, let's understand what is basically reflection of light. So, in reflection of light is the phenomena that is observed when the ray nature of light is basically present. Okay. So we have to assume whatever we are doing right now, reflection and refraction, we have to assume that basically the light is having the ray nature. It means that it is traveling in a straight line. And you can see this thing, all the diagrams are basically consisting of the basically ray, right? Everyone, Arish, Ayan, Junaid, and Zainab.
Yes.
Faizan, are
Yes.
you there?
Yes.
Okay, so Faizan, could you please switch on your video? That's great. Ayan, do you have any issue with your camera, dear?
Yes, sir. This
Acha,
device doesn't have a camera.
acha, ठीक है, चलो no issues, कोई बात नहीं. Okay, okay, so ठीक है, so let's understand the definition. So the bouncing back of light rays from a smooth surface into the same medium is called the reflection of light. Clear, everyone?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's it. Because basically that will saves your time to basically write it down and my time as well, and we can cover more syllabus. Okay. So we have two types of reflection. First is a smooth. Second is going to be the diffused reflection. Smooth means the surface is going to be smooth and the reflected rays, if the incident rays are parallel to each other, then the reflected rays are also going to be parallel to each other. Clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Sure,
Yeah.
that's great. Okay. And we have another reflection that is called diffused or irregular reflection. Irregular reflection means that the reflection is not even. Okay. So the surface is, you can see this thing not even when the light ray incident parallelly, but the reflected rays are not parallel to each other due to the asymmetry in the surface. Right, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Any doubts so far to anybody?
No.
Sure. Okay. Okay. Okay, so let's understand the laws of reflection, everyone. So we have two laws of reflection. That is the basic thing that every light ray follows. Because we human also follows the laws of universe. So that's why the light rays they should have to follow the proper, you can say, laws. Okay. The first way, that is the angle of incidence and the angle of reflection are always equal to each other. It means that irrespective of the type of reflection, whether it is smooth or irregular, the angle of reflection and angle of incidence will be equal to each other. Is this clear to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sure, that's great. Okay. And so angle made by the incident ray to the normal is called angle of incidence, and angle made by the reflected ray to the normal is called the angle of reflection. Clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Sure, that's great. Okay. So angle I equals to angle R. This is the law of first law of reflection, right? Just a moment, but my pen is a little bit hanging. Just a moment. Let me my pen again. Just a moment. Is my cursor moving right now, everyone? Please tell me.
Yes,
Yeah, I
sir.
think so.
Okay. Okay, sorry for the interruption, everyone. Okay. So a little bit malfunction was there in my pen. Okay. So the second law that we'll discuss is the incident ray. This incident ray, reflected ray, and normal to the point of incident all lie in the same plane. It means that so whenever the word plane comes in the physics or maths, or in you can say chemistry as well, plane means two axes only. We have three axes, x, y, and z. In the coordinate system, have you studied this thing in the 9th standard mathematics? X, Y, Z coordinates,
Yes.
right? Okay. So whenever the word plane comes, X, Y, either X, Y, Y, Z, or X, Z. So these could be the possibilities. Okay. So only two axes should be there. Clear, everyone? So this is as you can see, this thing I have taken X and Y. As you can see, this thing, is there any other third axis apart from X and Y?
No.
No, not. Only light is traveling in the X and Y axis, right? Zainab, Junaid, Arish, Ayan, and Faizan. Is this clear?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
So that's why this law is saying the incident ray, reflected ray, and normal to the point of incidence is basically all lie in the same plane. So basically, these are the two basic laws of reflection that every light ray follows. Okay? Clear, everyone?
Yeah.
Chalo,
Yes.
that's great. Okay?
Yes.
And okay, so next thing. Okay, so okay, and I've told you that in the so basically, let me tell you again this thing that the laws of reflection will always be valid in each scenario, whether it is smooth reflection, whether it is diffused reflection. Okay, there will be no change in the laws of reflection conditions. Every ray will follow the laws of reflection in each case, smooth reflection or diffused reflection. Clear to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Sure, that's
Yes.
great. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, that's great. Just I think some numericals are not there. Let me check the numericals in another batch. Okay, चलो कोई बात नहीं है यहाँ पे हम लोग को इसमें ठीक है. Okay, so we are studying the light chapter. Okay, and in the coming portion we will be dealing about the images, right? Because whenever the word mirror is used, whenever the word lens is used, we have to deal with the image, right, everyone? When we see in the mirror, what we see?
Image.
Image. Ayan said image. What about rest of you?
An image.
Image, right? So image is seen in the mirror. Okay, so right now Arish is wearing spectacles, Junaid is wearing spectacles, Faizan is also wearing spectacles. I think Ayan also wearing spectacles.
Yes.
Yes, Ayan.
Yeah.
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 Okay, so basically Ayan and all of you are wearing spectacles. So are you having any kind of you can say problem with your eyes, or is this just for the looks?
Problem.
Okay, it means that you have myopia or hypermetropia.
Nearsightedness, whatever.
Nearsighted. It means that it is hypermetropia. It means that you cannot see the far objects. Ayan,
Yes.
is this?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so that is basically just a second. It's okay, so that is nearsightedness. So basically it's myopia, sorry. What about you, Junaid?
Myopia.
Myopia. What about you, Arish?
Myopia.
Myopia. Faizan, you as well, myopia?
Yes.
Okay, so basically like I'm also having myopia, but I do not wear spectacles. Okay, so so in the lenses as well, image is also formed. Basically the image is not forming on the retina. We'll discuss in the human eye. So that's why you use spectacles so that you can see the objects clearly. Okay. So that's why image word is going to be there in each and every scenario, whether it's mirror, whether it's lens. Okay. So now let's understand how many types of images are there, what are the distinctions, okay, how to distinguish between them, okay, and what are the properties of those images. Okay. So we have two types of images, real and virtual. Real means, let me read it. Real means the real image is formed by the actual intersection of at least two light rays at a point. It means that like this, two light rays should cut each other at a single point to form the real image. Is this clear to all of you? Please let me.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes.
it should be the at least 2 rays, because we need at least 2 rays to form the images. Okay? Clear, everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
And if we talk about the virtual image, what virtual image is, everyone? So virtual image is formed when at least 2 light rays appears to meet when extended. So in the virtual image, it's just an illusion. Virtual image is not an actual image. Okay, everyone, just think about the thing. One thing that you are thinking something in your brain. You are having something in your brain. So it's a real thing or it's an illusion. Suppose that you are thinking of about the future, like I will do like this and I will do like this, I'll become this and like that. So is this an illusion right now or it's just the actual image?
Illusion.
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 Illusion? You are just
Illusion.
imagining. Inshallah, that will also become true, but right now it's imagination, right? Whatever you are thinking about yourself, right? Aayan, please mute yourself here. Yeah, thank you. Okay. So it's just an illusion. It means that it is not an actual image, right? So virtual image is formed when the image appears to meet when extended, like this. So this is, you can say, an object placed. Okay. So 2 rays are basically, this is mirror, like this. Okay. And like this. So are they meeting? The reflected rays meet at a single point to make the images. This is reflected ray 1, this is reflected ray 2. Are they meeting? Sorry for that, it's straight. Are they
No.
meeting at any point? No. But if I extend in the backward direction, we will do this thing in detail in the image formation. But right now, only theoretical part is there. I just wanted to save your time as well. So that's why I'm discussing it right here. So when you extend this line in the backward direction, they appears to meet, right? But they are in actual, they are not meeting. Just it's an illusion. Is this clear to all of you? So that's why virtual image is formed when the light rays extends in the backward direction. At least 2 light rays should be there. At least. It can be 3, 4, but at least 2 should be there. Is this clear to all of you? Please let me know once.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Sure, that's good. Okay. So this is the first, you can say, the distinction between them. Second is real image is inverted. Real image is inverted means that suppose object is like this, so real image is always be like this. The image formed of this object will be inverted. Suppose that if I'm sitting right in front of you, if there is an image, real image formed of mine, it will be inverted. Like my head will be downwards and my body, my chest will be in the upwards. Right, everyone? So this is what inverted would be. Okay? Clear, all of you? Okay. And if we talk about the virtual image is erect. Erect means that it is like this. Suppose if I'm sitting right in front of you, so it will be like this. So my image will be straight, like it will be upwards, just like as you see in the plane mirror or the home dressing mirror. Whenever you stand in front of the mirror, what you see? Exact copy of yourself in the upward direction, right? Yes or no, everyone? At least say yes
Yes.
or no.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what the virtual, that's what the erect is. Okay. Erect means upright. So virtual image is always going to be erect. Okay. Next is real image can be obtained on a screen. It means that if I try to obtain that image on a screen, it can be obtained. It means that you must have seen that when you go in the theater or in the school as well, there are smart classes that use projectors, right?
Yeah.
So when they and the whiteboard is presented in front of you, when they basically project the screen, when they project the images or any video, that is a real image. That's why they can be obtained on the screen, right? Chicken. And if we talk about the virtual image, so everyone, please think about let's take one example. Suppose one thing is going in your mind. Are you able to basically exactly copy that thing on the screen? Is it possible? Just you can take it from your mind
No.
and just paste it on the screen. Is it? Or
No.
not? Yeah. So that's what the virtual image. So virtual image is not going to be obtained on the screen. Clear, Arish, Junaid, Zainab, Aayan, and Faizan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Sure. Okay. Okay. So example of the real image is cinema screen is an example of real image. It means that the image that is obtained on the cinema screen, or you can say the projector screen, that is a real image example. Is this clear, all of you? And
Yes.
that exact image formed by the plane mirror that you see in the mirror, you must have seen when you stand in front of a mirror, you see yourself. So that image is basically just an illusion. Okay, that is not the actual image, it's a virtual image. It's a virtual image. Clear?
Yes.
Chicken. Okay, that's great. Okay, now let's do some numericals based on that. Okay, is this clear to all of you? Does anybody have any doubts, any single doubt till now? Arish, Junaid,
Mm,
Aayan, Zainab,
no.
and Faizan.
No.
Sure, that's great.
No.
Just a moment, everyone. Faizan, please mute yourself. Just allow me a second. Everyone is having the notebooks?
Yes.
Sure, that's great.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, that's great. Okay. So this is the first question that we will do in the reflection of light. Okay. So question is saying the incident ray between the angle between the incident ray and the plane mirror is 30. So basically plane mirror is basically taking we can take this plane mirror as a reference of the smooth surface. Okay. So plane mirror is like this right now. Okay. Plane mirror is basically like this. And the angle between the incident ray, suppose a ray is getting incident on the surface. So angle between plane mirror and incident ray is going to be 30 degree. So this is 30 degree right now. And if I draw a normal like this, okay. So if I draw a normal, so this will be the reflected ray, everyone, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So this will be the reflected. Okay. So if this is 30, what will be the value of this angle? Is this the angle of incidence, everyone?
No.
No. So what will be the value of angle of incidence, everyone? Please let me know once.
60.
60. Yeah. 60. Okay. Because this is 30. Faizan, please mute yourself here. Faizan. Yeah. Thank you. So this is going to be, so this is 30. So this is going to be 60 because these are complementary angles, pair of complementary angles. Clear? So if this is 60, so this is also going to be 60, everyone.
Yes.
So this is okay. Now the question is asking the total angle between incident ray and the reflected ray. So this is incident ray, this is reflected ray. So this is the total angle. It's asking between like this. It's making a kind of V. It's asking about the total angle that is between the incident ray and the reflected ray. So 60 plus 60, it is going to be a 100 angle. Okay, this is going to be 100 angle. Clear, everyone?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
I'm giving you one question. Yes, Anam, you are saying something?
Oh no, nothing. I just agree.
Okay. Anybody and any doubt so far?
No.
Sure, that's great. Please let me, okay, I'm giving you 1 minute to solve this question. Please let me know the answer in the chat, the correct one. Okay, I got the answer by Aayan. Okay, chicken. What about rest of you? Okay, Zainab. Okay, Anish. Junaid and Faizan. Only two are left. Okay, Faizan. Okay. Junaid, what's your answer?
I
Okay,
wrote
Aayan.
it.
Check. Okay, Junaid. Okay. ठीक है चलो. Okay, everyone gave the answer. Okay, now let's discuss it. What does it mean this? So this is a plane surface. Okay, plane mirror. So it's like this. Okay, question is asking if the light ray is getting incident on a plane mirror with an angle of 90 degree. Okay, so light is getting incident at the angle of 90 degrees. So what is this? Is this angle of incidence? Yes, sir.
No, the angle.
Just a second. Just a second. Okay. So this is the normal. Let's take it. Just let me provide. This is okay. So if this is normal, so suppose let's take a general case. Suppose this is the angle, this is the incident ray making some angle I between with the angle I with the normal, right? It's a general case, right? It's so it is the angle between, right? But what if if I make this like this? So this will be the 90-degree angle. This is what question is saying. The light incident ray is getting incident perpendicularly, making angle with the plane mirror 90-degree, right? At least say so, no?
Yes, sir.
Right? So what, as you can see this
Yes.
thing that both normal and you can say incident ray are coincident, are basically coinciding, are basically overlapping. And we have studied this thing in the maths that when the lines coincide or are parallel, they make 0-degree angle with each other, right? So that's what the angle of incidence, the angle made with the incident ray and the normal is called angle of incidence. So right now, if the light ray is perpendicular, so it is making 0-degree angle with the normal. Is this clear to all of you, Junaid, Arish, Zainab, Aayan, and Faizan?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now you got it. So whenever the word perpendicular is used and it is making angle with the surface, it means that the angle of incidence will be 0 because we take the angle of incidence with the normal. Is this clear to all of you? So this is going to be 0. So those who said like some other answers, no need to worry. This is a learning phase. So wrong answers are acceptable because we are humans. Okay, so everything is completely fine. No need to worry. Okay? Clear everyone?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Chalo, that's great. That's great. So just a second. Yeah. So these are the very basic question related to the reflection of light. Clear? So now let's understand the next topic, that is the image formation of the plane mirror. Now, okay. So the next thing that comes after the reflection of light, that is the plane mirror. So plane mirror is the mirror that we use in our homes, that we use in the dressing mirrors. You must have seen that the dressing mirror that you have seen that you used to basically dress yourself, to use how you can say room yourself in the house, that is called a plane mirror. That is nothing but a plane mirror. Clear everyone?
Yes, sir.
Chicken?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's okay. So plane mirror. So plane mirror is the normal household mirror, chicken, in our home for makeup, during and dressing, etc. Right? Clear everyone? Okay.
Yes.
So let's understand the image formation of the plane mirror. How does the image is formed in the plane mirror? As you can see, this is the smooth surface. Mirror is standing on the smooth surface. This is the object. Okay, let me draw it here in the end. Let me draw it here so that you can understand it. This is the surface. This is the plane mirror. Okay. So suppose object is basically standing like this. Okay. So let me draw like this. So this is the back side of the plane mirror that is covered. So light will not pass through the glass. Like this. Okay. So this is the back side. Some kind of transparent or opaque layer is basically, you must have seen that a kind of opaque layer is formed behind the mirror so that the light does not get, you can say, go through it. Okay. So as you can see this thing, everyone, if we want to draw the image formation, we need at least 2 rays for the image formation. I've told you that we need at least 2 rays for the image formation, right? So the first ray, whenever you draw, okay, keep this thing in mind. Whenever you draw, whether it is lens, whether it is mirror, the first ray will always be parallel to the surface. It means that this is called principal axis in the light chapter. This is called principal axis. Okay, let me write it down. This is called principal axis. Principal axis. Okay. So the first ray will always be parallel to the principal axis. Okay. So it will be like this. Now everyone tell me that if this is parallel to the principal axis, what will be the angle of incidence right here? If the light is incidenting on the plane mirror like this, what will be the angle of incidence right here? R is
Zero.
Junaid Zainab. Okay, 0 by Aayan.
0.
0 by Zainab. Anyone else? Yeah, so it will be 0. Okay, I've told you that if so right now this is basically incidenting perpendicularly, so the angle of incidence with the normal would be 0. Okay. So you can see this thing. If the angle of incidence is 0, what will be the angle of reflection?
Zero.
0. So if the light is coming from this path, so this light will retrace this path.
Yes.
Obviously, if the light is coming like this, angle is this, so reflection is 0, na? So it will be 0 like this. So it will be like this. Just will be 2-way. Okay, like this. Clear, everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
So that's great. That's great. Okay. So next would be the light ray will strike this with some angle I. This will be assumed as normal because this is perpendicular to the plane mirror. So this will be the angle of incidence I. And this will be the, okay, so angle of reflection would be same as angle of incidence. Yes or no, everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
So this is going to be angle of reflection. Till now, is everything clear to all of you? Please let me know.
Yes.
Does
Yes.
anybody have any doubt so far?
No.
Sure, that's good. Okay. So right now, this is reflection ray, reflected ray 2. This is reflected ray 1. Is there any intersection between these 2 rays? Arish, Junaid, Zainab, Aayan, Faizan? No, no. It means that we have to extend them. There is no other option except extending, right? So what I will
Yes.
do is that I will extend the line in the backward direction like this. It means that they are going to meet at a certain point behind the mirror. This is the front mirror. This is the behind the mirror. Okay? So it means that they are going to meet behind the mirror. As you can see this thing, the size of the image is exactly same of the object. You can see this thing, देखो. Size of the image is exactly same of the object. Yes or no?
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
And
Yes.
And if you just ignore a little bit asymmetry, you will see this thing that this distance and this distance is equal. If you basically ignore that a little bit asymmetry, because I'm basically drawing rough-handedly, so there is no scale with me. So if you ignore that, we'll see this thing that this distance I will tell you that this distance and this distance are equal. So basically this distance is called the object distance. It means that the distance between the object and the mirror, and this is called the image distance. That it means that this is the distance between the image and the mirror. So this is the property of the plane mirror, that the image distance and the object distance for the plane mirror will be equal. And this is the property of the plane mirror, that the image formed will be equal to the size of the object. Yes or no, everyone?
Yes.
Is this clear to all of you? Does anybody have any doubt so far?
No.
Are you sure, everyone?
No.
Is this clear? This is the image formation of plane mirror. So that's how the image is formed in the plane mirror. Like there can be a question of 2 marker or 3 marker, that what is plane, or you can say list some properties of plane mirror or draw the ray diagram of the plane mirror, how the image is formed in the plane mirror. That could be a 3 marker question for you. So you have to practice this. Is this clear to all of you?
Yes.
Sure, that's good. No need to worry. If you have any doubt, you will be having, like, I'll be there for you. Okay, you can ask me right there. And you can also watch the recordings. That is, right now we are recording this lecture, so you will also get the access to the links, this lecture. Clear, everyone? Image
Yes.
formation of plane. Okay, so image formation of plane mirror. Because in the start, like it was not that much clear, but right now this is the called plane mirror. Okay. Okay, we will also discuss that what is sign convention as well, but when we'll start the spherical mirror now, we will discuss that portion right there. Okay, because right now sign convention is not that much required. Okay, is this clear? Sure, that's great. Okay, so that's how the image is formed of the plane mirror. Okay, and okay, and how you will get minus u, how you will get positive u, I'll discuss that. But this is called magnitude. Magnitude means the number. Magnitude means size or number, right? So it means the magnitude of both image and object distance would be same. Okay. The sign will be different. It will be of negative and the image distance would be positive. I'll explain it why when we will do the sign convention. But right now magnitude word is used. It means that only the number. It means that whether it's 2 centimeter, 3 centimeter, irrespective of the sign, the number will show that they are equally aparted from the mirror. Clear, everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
Chalo, that's great. That's great. Okay. So if we talk about the characteristics, plane mirror always forms virtual erect images and behind the mirror. The image is always formed behind the mirror. You must have seen yourself in the mirror that, like, you see this thing that you are just behind the mirror. When you see yourself in the mirror, you see like there is another word that is basically behind the mirror. So that is, the word is called behind the mirror is used. Okay. Clear, everyone?
Yes.
Sure, that's great. The image distance and object distance are same in magnitude. It means that the number for them, the number used for the image and object distance would be same. This is the property of the image, of the plane mirror. Okay? Sure. The size of image and object would be same. You can see that you can see this thing. Dekho. This is also same. This is height of the images are same. The size, right, everyone? Faizan, Aayan, Arish, Zainab, Janar.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Sure, that's great. The image formed by the plane mirror will always be laterally inverted. What does it mean laterally inverted? Can anybody tell me what does it mean laterally inverted? Does anybody have any idea so far?
Left side will appear as right side.
Okay.
Sir, what's the word?
Laterally inverted.
The image is reversed.
Image is reversed. Okay. Okay, okay, Aayan and Zainab. Anyone? Arish, Junaid, and Faizan.
Sideways.
Yes, Faizan. Sideways.
Yes.
Okay, chalo, ठीक है. So yes, it does mean sideways, and laterally inverted means reversed, and you can say the side left appears to be right. So laterally inverted is the property of the plane mirror. It means that when the object is placed in front of the mirror, then the right side of this is my right side, right? So this will appears to be the left side in the mirror, and this is my left side. This will appears to be the right side of my body. So this is called lateral inversion, and this is the property of the plane mirror. It will always be there when you stand in front of the plane mirror. Is this clear to all of you, Junaid, Zainab, Arish, Ayan, and Faisal?
Yes.
Yes.
Chalo, that's great. Okay.
Yes.
So okay, so देखो, if this is angle I and this is R, so these are the angle 90 minus I and this is 90 minus R. Okay, so complementary angles. Clear, everyone? Okay, now let's understand what do you mean by linear magnification. So linear magnification is a term that we use to take reference whether the image formed is enlarged. It means that greater than the object, whether the image formed is small, less than the object, whether the image formed is as same of the object. It means they're of the same size. So this is the linear magnification. The ratio of image distance to the object distance is called linear magnification. Okay. Right now, I'm only discussing the magnitude of the linear magnification. We will discuss the linear magnification sign convention when we will do the spherical mirrors. Clear?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's great. Okay. So V by U is the linear magnification. If the magnitude of linear magnification is less than 1, it means that image will be smaller than the object. Okay? Image will be smaller than the object. Clear? If the magnitude of the linear magnification is 1, then the image will be of the same size of the object. Is this clear? Arish, Junaid, Zainab, Ayan,
Yes.
and Faizan.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure, that's great. Arish, are you feeling uncomfortable here?
No.
I thought a little bit. Okay, no issues. Okay. If the magnitude of the linear magnification is greater than 1, image will be bigger than the object. Clear?
Yes.
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 Sure, that's great. Okay. So now let's understand what are the real time uses, or you can say the plane mirror. Okay, in the real world, plane mirror first of all is used to see ourselves, that we use in our homes as a dressing mirror, right? Next is basically plane mirrors are fitting at blind turns of some, you can say, curvy roads. Okay, curvy roads. Okay, curvy roads. So you must have seen when you basically travel on the mountains roads, you'll observe that at the sharp turns, a kind of mirror is basically you can say uh, placed, so that the reflection of the coming object will be there in the mirror, so that we can see that the other object is coming and we can avoid the accident. So that's why the plane mirrors are used on the blind turns and the mountains road, because in the mountainous region so they are very blind turns, because the you can say the what are we saying, and the roads are like this, very turn like this, because I have visited the mountain regions in the 2016 2021 as well. So I've seen this thing a lot. I went to Kashmir Valley in the, so that's why I observed this thing, that they are very blind turns right there. So to avoid any collision between the coming object and the going object, you can say bus or car, something like that. So we use plane mirrors as the you can say a safety thing, that we can see that another object is coming, so we can make some space for the coming object. Okay, so it can easily pass through that. Is this clear to all of you? Zainab, Junaid, Arish, Junaid, Faizan, and Aayan.
Yes.
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 Sure, that's great. That's great. Okay, everyone. Okay, after this class, you will be having the assessment, because Zainab and Junaid are already my students in the batch classes. So Arish, Ayan, and Faizan, you are new to this, you are new to the Learnivio. So basically, after the completion of every topic, Junaid, Ayan, and Faizan, 5 MCQ question assessment will be active in your app. Okay. So those questions are basically designed as per the CBSE level. They contain conceptual questions, assertion reason questions, calculative, analytical, and advanced. So 5 questions are there, right? So in that question, you have to basically go through that assessment, and that assessment will assess you how much you have grasped in the class. Okay? Means that how much you have basically, you can say, completed the concept in the class, right? And it will give you a detailed report to assess which part is strong, which part is weak, and basically on the which part you have to work. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. So that is 5 MCQ question, and I'll be sharing some assignment. You must have received the assignment, Aayan, Arish, and Faizan, of the previous class as well. Some questions. Yeah. So that
Yes.
questions will also be there after this class. So this assessment will be active once the topic is completed. It can take sometime 1 class, 2 times, like sometimes take 2 class. It depends on the topic, you can say length, right? Because these are very small topics, so that will contain only 1.5 class, not more than that, right?
Okay.
Okay, so basically the reflection of light will be activated after this class. Okay?
Okay.
Is this clear to all of you?
Yes.
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 Just okay, that's great. Chalo, that's great. So please do this question and let me know the answer, everyone.
In the chats or like right now?
In the chats, you can draw this, like draw this in your phone and let me know the answer.
Could you repeat what you said?
I'm asking what will be the angle of reflection? What is the answer, Junaid? Okay, I got the answer by Zainab, Aayan. Okay, Arish. Faizan. Okay. Chalo, cheek. Okay. So this question is very similar to the previous one that we have done the total angle between the incident ray and the reflected ray. So question is saying this light is based, this is the incident ray. So it is making angle 35 with the plane mirror, the surface of the plane mirror. This is the surface, this is the incident ray, this is the 35 degree. Okay. So this is 35. So this will be 55 degree. Right, everyone? Because this is not the angle of incident. This is the angle of incidence because this angle is between the incident and this is clear to all.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that's it. If this is 55, so angle of incidence is 55, so angle of reflection is always going to be 55. Okay.
Yes.
So angle of it. So Arish, please please work on the numerical portion. Whenever you're stuck in these kind of question, always draw the diagram. Okay. Always prefer to draw the diagram because this chapter is a little bit confusing and that will trick you a lot in the exams as well. So that's why always prefer to draw the diagrams. Okay, everyone.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So basically,
Okay.
let me tell you one property of the plane mirror as well. The focal length of the plane mirror is infinite. So what is basically focal length? So focal length is the point at which the parallel light ray, after reflecting, will basically intersect the principal axis. So suppose that this is a plane. Just a second. Let's take just suppose that this is a plane mirror. Okay. If the light ray is like going like this, so it will reflect back with the same. It will retrace its path. Yes or no, everyone? Right. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
So it may, okay. So what will happen is that, is there, and this is just a second, for the principal axis as well. Is there any intersection between the reflected ray and the principal axis, everyone?
No.
No,
No.
na?
No.
It means that they are reflected ray and principal axis are parallel to each other. So what we will assume that in the maths we have studied this thing that parallel rays it meets at infinity, right?
Yes.
So focal length is the point at which the reflected ray intersects at the plane at the principal axis, but there is no intersection. Both the rays are parallel to each other, so that's why the focal length will be the focal length of the plane mirror would be infinity. Is this clear?
Yes.
Why the plane mirror
Yes.
focal length is infinite? Any doubt so far
Yes.
to anybody?
No.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure, that's good. Okay. So this is all about the plane mirror and the principle and the reflection of light. Is this clear to all of you?
Yes.
Sure, that's great.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so everyone, so these two topics, these are very small topics, so that's why it took only one class. Okay. So in the next class, we will start the spherical mirrors. That is from now on, like from the